Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 5, season 5 of Rebuilding Dundee United. Yeah, as always, thanks for joining me. If you're still enjoying the series, hopefully you are, that's why you're here. You're going to smash that like button for me, it really helps. If you're brand new, feel free to subscribe, go and check out all my other content. And if you really want to help support me on my channel, you can always become a patron. That would be massively appreciated. So, season 5. It's one of my most enjoyable years. I'm not saying because I've won anything, it's just an enjoyable year. Things are feeling good at this club, like things are coming together, and the future is definitely, I was going to say the future's orange, but it's not, is it? The future is definitely tangerine and black. So let's get stuck into it and find out what I've been doing this year. Now we're going to start here on the vision page because the club really has made an effort this year. Obviously we ended the year with quite a bit of money, a lot for a team like Dundee United, and they've spent it. I've helped spend it too, but they really went all out. So they decided to improve the training and the youth facilities, but I'm guessing this is like a super expansion, maybe even a new facility, because they spent 9 million on it. Then you may remember we've been upgrading the stadium. We've had 2 upgrades, I think, while I've been manager, that I've asked for. I think we had a 4,000 seater capacity upgrade, a 1,000 seat capacity upgrade. And I was thinking that must be it. Nope. We're having a huge upgrade. We're going to get a 27,000 seater stadium. Now, when that is complete, you'll see it there. We're going to have the 3rd largest stadium in the country. We are catching the old firm up. We're never going to catch them up. They've got actual massive stadiums, but we're getting there. We're going to have the infrastructure to be easily the 3rd best team, even though, come on, let's be honest, no offence to anyone, we're the 2nd team at the minute, aren't we? We are the 2nd team of Scotland. Now, I've said this many times, I am a regen fan. Forget new gen. I'm a regen fan, and this game always comes to life to me when the real players disappear and start getting replaced by regens. Regens are your own player. It's not some wonder kid we're all sharing. If you find a great young player, they're your young player, and I love that. And I love it once you're a few years into a save, like we are now. We're going into the 5th year. I love it how the game comes alive, and I have been doing a lot of scouting, especially in Scotland. I'd like to buy Scottish players if possible. Now, I do moan about there being too many wonder kids on the game. Don't worry about that. There isn't any in Scotland. Although Celtic have a wonder kid. They've got a striker called Cameron, I think, who is shit hot. Very good player. He's the only wonder kid I've found at the minute. But they're still really good young players. We know that because our academy's produced a few. We've got a few in our freaking first team squad now. Good handful. And other teams produce. And another good thing about Scotland is, apart from Celtic, I mean, Rangers ain't got a lot of money on this game. We're probably the 2nd richest team now. Everyone else is skint. And a lot of these good young players, which you'll see in a minute, have minimum fee release clauses, which were pathetic. And even then, you can still buy players from other clubs. But not a lot of money. You can do a bit of wheeling and dealing, and that's exactly what we've done. Let's start with Liam Kelly. Now, I've signed him because he's Scottish. He's got some good experience. He's been playing for QPR. Now, I'm not even brought him in as a starter. He was just free. I did release a few players. You won't have seen him on that transfer list. One of those players was Rowe. You might remember him. Signed him quite early on a free, English guy. He's not really played much over the last couple of years. His contract ran out. He's left. I needed someone to help out on the left wing, and I found Michael Smith. He had a 300 grand release fee at Livingston, and we've got the money now. So I activated it. Pretty impressive him. He should be a good little player for us. This kid is my first young keeper, and I'm looking at him maybe as the backup this year, but he's good. 14 reflexes, 14 handling, 6'4". He could become great. He's 19 years old. Didn't think the deal was going to go through because of work permits and stuff, but it has. Now I've signed a cracking left back from Hearts, 20-year-old Robbie McLean. Love it. John McLean. His dad's called John. He was in a film in the 80s, Die Hard. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. So buzzing with Robbie because I think he looks awesome. Good young fullback, great tackling. I like his physicals, like his aggression, like his potential. I'm snapping up them young players, and we've snapped up one here. Good young right back from St Johnstone. And like I said, this is Scotland. It's a good country, great country, and they're producing some good young players. Are they will beat us? I don't know. But if we get them all in a team, fight for the cause, we can make them better, because I've got the best coaching team in the country. You never know what will happen. I'd rather be successful with a lot of Scottish players It's different, isn't it? So, the centre half, Kane Beaton, love his name. From Inverness. Again, he was only 1.8 million. He's not worth that now, apparently. But look at his potential. Great tackler. Great positioning. We need to work his marking, a few other things. But he's 19, he'll grow. First of 2 signings from the team we're ground sharing with this year. And the first one is John Chalmers, who's a goalkeeper. It's got cost me potentially 7.5 mil if he plays for his country a lot and all that stuff. That money will get activated, but I like him. I like rushing outs. Yeah. Reflexes are good, handling's good, he's 6'5", agility 14. Really like this player. Another Hibby. Again, it could cost me about 5 eventually. Which isn't, if as long as we can stay in Europe and keep making that money, it's no issue. Good young players, these. Even if they end up leaving one day, they'll make us a profit. And I can honestly say none of them have got a shitty release fee. If they have got one, it's like 500 million. I ain't silly. I'm really happy. And I love him. Look at his work rate. Good pass for the ball. Last but not least, another midfielder, another fantastic looking midfielder who can play multiple positions with superstar potential. How are you not a wonder kid? I've seen way worse players be wonder kids on this game. It's cost me over 3 million. Peanuts, really, for a player of his quality. A player that can pass the ball like that. I'm really excited with Herbrand Bergam. So this is the squad depth, and you're going to notice the odd player missing, like Powers. He's like 33, I think. I'm trying to sell him. He's in the reserves. There's a few players like that, but I'm happy. You've seen the goalkeepers. Loan-wise, all 6 players we had on loan last year, we have loaned again. So we've got Matheson, who I like, and he's got better. He's really going to push young English lad for a role at right back. I mean, why not? We've also got Phil Lee, who's more of a centre half. He's got even better this year. And maybe we're loans out there that might be a bit better. Maybe could have done some other deals, but these guys all did well for me last year. They know the club, they've been here, they know the culture, they know my tactic, they know me, they know the other players. So I'm going for that consistency when it came to my loan signings. Obviously, we've got Mark again. Is that like his 3rd season with us? He should be a Dundee player, I'll be honest with you. So obviously in the centre, we've still got Hutchie, who everyone says is a real player. Thank you very much. He's still progressing pretty well. We've got the youngsters as well. I'm happy. Centre half's look good. Left back's good. We've still got Robbo. Obviously the right back's gone, but we're keeping Jamie because he's good. Herbie wanted to stay, and I'm happy with that. I like Herbie Kane. Good all-round, solid player. Can play at defensive midfield in the centre too. Henriksen, he's starting to creep in. Yeah, he's 31 now, but again, all-round good player, good squad player. Don't know how much he will play. We've got young Mr. Nielsen, who is one of our own, I think. 20 years old, good young player. Happy with him. You've seen Bergam. Doyley, again, back for another year. Great player. City lad, I know. I want to say Renner's the City kid who is a great subscriber of mine. Said he's a fantastic prospect, and he's good on here. Obviously, with all the new boys, very exciting, dynamic central midfield, in my opinion. We've got Gordon back again, can play up front. On the left, he's got better. The young Scouser, who is still a very good player, so he can play out wide. Smithy, he's the guy we've got from Livingston. You've seen him. If we go out wide on the right, we're strong there, really, because we've still got Jordan Kane, who I clicked off last time and went back on thinking I was on Sterling. And Sterling, who of course is better, isn't he? But we've got to remember Sterling has had a full season under his belt. He played over 20, maybe even 30 games for me last year. And he got better and better when he's only 19. But don't forget, we've brought Wonder Kid Elliott back, who's still a Wonder Kid. Worth 20 million, never getting in the Liverpool team. Hopefully one day we can sign him on a free. He can obviously play out wide on the left. So I've got Sterling on the right, Elliott, I've got Gordon, I've got Smith, Kane. I've got options, quality, youth. It's going up. It's up front. Now, I'm going to show you the finances in a minute. But obviously, the window's shut, and I'll talk about that in a sec. But I ran out of money at this point. So we've basically got what we've got. So Gordon apparently is the best striker. You've just seen him. He's not playing up there because I really love Shankland. And I know he's kind of dipped in certain areas. He's 28 years old, but he's still a goal scorer. He knows his team. He knows his tactic. He's definitely my striker for another year. Maybe because I've got such a young team, maybe that's what I can do next year. If we make some more money, maybe I can go all out on a superstar striker to complement the rest of this young side. But we have got Scullion, who will probably play a lot of the time in the middle, natural central midfielder, striker. His technicals were shocking, but they're rapidly going up. So we had a little cheeky tour. We went to Switzerland, beautiful country. I've been skiing there. It's absolutely amazing. Even in the summer, when there's no snow, it's a beautiful place. They're clever, the Swiss. I like them. So yeah, we had 4 good games there. One in particular against Schaffhausen. We annihilated them 7-1. And it started off toughish. Standard of a good side. So we Phil Leamy centre half getting 2. Gordon, Doyle. Look at the performance, man. And then we annihilated them. I was going to say at home, but we're in Edinburgh, aren't we? Bit weird. It was going to weird me out all year, but it is what it is. Again, we battered these. Look at that performance again. Next up is what you could class as a challenge, but I think we're at this level. I think we're good enough to be beating these kind of teams. And we are beating 2-0 at home. We're going to go to their place and boss them. No, we didn't. We got beat. Some good performances, but they were a bit better. They were very good. Even gained loads of chances. Sterling kind of saved us, as you can see. Good old Jamie Sterling. So we scraped on through to the final rounds of qualifying, which, I'm going to be honest with you, I contemplated throwing. But then we drew these and I thought, they're beatable, man. We can easily beat them. We beat them 1-0 at home. I thought we should have beaten by more. And the reason I consider throwing it is because if you lose this round, you go into the Europa League, which is probably more our level. But then if we go to their place and win, we're in the Champions League again, which is amazing. And you get all that money. But we only just made it, so nearly kinda got into the Europa League. We got beat 1-0, went to penalties, and luckily we won the penalties. We won the lottery, and we're in the Champions League 2 years running, which is fantastic financially, because I'd spent all the money. Me and the chairman, we spent it all. We were sat with a big fat 0, and you get 13 million instantly as soon as you get into the group stage. So, well, we probably had 300 grand in the bank then. So, yeah. I've got loads of wiggle room. I could mess around with stuff, but I think the squad's alright. Except this year, we've had it tough. Last year, we had Chelsea, someone else, and I remember we had Zenit, didn't we? And I thought, I can beat Zenit, and we did just twice. 2-1, 2-1, I think. I looked at this group and thought, fuck off. Really? Although finally, the bookies agree with me and you and everyone else in Scotland. We've ousted Rangers as the number 2 team. We officially are the number 2 team in everybody's eyes, which is brilliant. Although Rangers look like they've got a good goalkeeper. Now, I haven't really shown you much of Rangers. I think I've shown you a few of Celtic's transfer windows because they seem to rake in 150 million every year in player sales and spend 80. So they seem to get richer every year. Rangers ain't got any money in this game. And my mate Joe Page sent me a message today, and he was playing as Rangers, and he said he was struggling financially. If you can't get in the Champions League, you struggle. Look at my coaching team; it's absolutely awesome. Medical team's on point. The scouting team's great, and they've, got some good reports back off them kids, and all them kids I signed have all come in, settled. They're Scottish, so it's not hard for them to settle, but they've all started performing quite quickly. So I reckon we'll just jump forward to January and see how things are going. I'm going to share some games with you. Now, I've been bragging that we are the second team. Well, the first Old Firm game was against Rangers about 7 or 8 games into the season. We've been doing okay at this point. I felt quite confident. And Rangers came and showed they've still got something. They've still got a great manager. They've got some top players. Wasn't gutted by this, though. First Celtic game of the season was at home-ish. Shanklin, see, still got it. He scored our goal. It wasn't the most exciting game. Both sides were a bit shit, but they were flat. And then the last game I've played in the league is this one. Sort of a derby because we're kind of like Edinburgh's adopted team at the minute, aren't we? Dundee United. Beating Hearts 4-2. I love the capital. I said this before. I used to have a job, worked all over. Edinburgh is a fantastic place. This is how long ago it was because Scotland banned cigarettes before England, so at the time it was weird for me because in England I could smoke anywhere. I don't smoke now, but when I went up to Edinburgh to work, if you've ever been to Edinburgh train station, I had to walk up this big long ramp. I had to walk miles away to go for a fag. We're second again. Celtic are too bloody good. Boring Celtic. Boring Celtic. Shankler's third in the goal scoring charts, although he's joint really. Tommy Doyle, easily the best player in all of Britain right now. Pity he's a freaking Man City player. But the league's getting better, and I think we're helping with that. Do you remember when, I don't know if you remember, but you might have noticed, Cyprus League used to be above us? Well, we're getting higher. Look, what were we there? 18th back in the day. We've been up to 13th at the minute with 14th, so we're fighting. We get higher and higher, we might get an extra Champions League spot. Where we didn't do well was the Champions League. It was no fairy tale like it was last year. Back to reality. We managed to draw our first game away at Bayer Leverkusen. I thought, woo! We'll beat them next time, we'll be alright. Yeah, we didn't have. We got beat 3-1 on off United, 2-0, 2-0 off Inter twice. Got beat off Leverkusen at home. Just not it. So I wanted to get third, but we got fourth, so we're out. That's it. Europe done. But maybe it's just one of them. Get as much money as we can, because you still make a fantastic amount of money doing what we've done, and concentrate domestically. Maybe. So I was disappointed. On to the Betfred. We got to the final last year, remember, and got beat off Celtic. Don't forget that we are Scottish Cup champions, but I still like to win this. Why not? And we started off with a derby. Dundee, the D's, versus Dundee United. 3-2. What a game, eh? Andrew Nelson getting 2 quite quick. And then we came back. So, yeah, the D's were 2-0 up, thinking, oh, this is easy. And then we destroyed them. The quarterfinals, where we played Hamilton. With a Jamie Sterling. Good old Jamie Sterling. Good Scottish name, that, isn't it? Sounds Scottish to me. We beat them 1-0. They missed a penalty. Boo-hoo in the 89th minute. We beat Inverness, the team we beat in the Scottish Cup final last year. Got a couple of players off them as well, didn't we, in the summer? Brilliant performance. Absolutely buzzing with this. And of course, we're in the final. And of course, we're playing Celtic. It was 0-0. Bastards beat us on penalties. This is the squad, arranged by average rating. I'd like a lot more 7s. But I can't lie, it's still a very good little team. So, basically, Tommy Doyle, best player in the world, is currently injured. Not for long, but he is so good. So good. Love to have him as my own player. Callum Scullion has been playing in midfield. He's played up front a few times, although when you think of a central midfield, you think of good passer of the ball. He can't pass. A striker, he can't finish. And you can tell, maybe. And his pass completion's decent. Does score goals, though, but he has played mainly in the centre, to be fair. Shanklin, though, never had any interest, this kid. Some of you have said you've seen him leave at certain points, but I don't want him to leave. He's done so much. He's scored so many goals. I mean, he's averaging a goal every other game, really. And I can't complain. But like I said, I think I've got a very good young team here that's competing still this year. Got to another cup final. Europe's always going to be a tough ask. And we're second in the league, which, you know, we're competing against a team with big money. So maybe this summer, year 6, is when I go all out and try and find myself a little superstar striker. Now at this point, I just started the facilities again. So even though they spent all that money on the facilities, we're doing them again, which is insane. We have superb youth facilities and superb training facilities. So I think this next lot's the max out. They're going to be state of the art, and that's it, I think. Which is crazy. Get them data analysis ones sorted out at some point. It's crazy, man. I absolutely love it. I also love this. Times are changing here at Dundee United. Got ourselves a money affiliate. Woohoo! I love these. I don't know. I always say I don't know how much they mean something, but I believe they do. Links in China. Selling freaking tangerine shirts in China. Gutted about the cup final. Penalties. Forget about that. It's all really on, can we catch Celtic in the league, and can we get back to a Scottish Cup final? Got to get past Elgin first in the 4th round. And get past them we did. Sorry, Elgin City fans. Come on. Rafe next. Battered them 5-0. We want our trophy back. We want our trophy back. This, right? As soon as you draw Celtic in the cup, we've beaten them multiple times now, haven't we, in the league and so on. Whenever I get them in the cup, they beat me. So to go to Celtic Park with my little Dundee United team and draw 2-2 was fantastic. The replay, though, sit back. Look at the average ratings. Take in the goals. Callum Scullion started where he finished in the last game. Scored at the death of the last one. Scored at the very beginning in the 1st minute of this one, which is brilliant. Jean-Philippe got one back for them. I'm thinking Pollux. Here we go. And then Tommy Doyle penalty. Anthony Gordon with another one. Then we get Hamilton in the semis. No offence to Hamilton. Is it Hamilton Academical? Is that what they call? We should have been beating these, and I was disappointed that it was only 2-1. The other semi-final, though, that disappointed me in a way. Because no offence to Hibbies, who've been in their stadium all year. I wanted Rangers. In the final. So, yeah, it went to penalties and Hibs won, so we're going to be playing Hibs. Now, these are the dates reversed from January. We've got some great ones. I beat Celtic 2-0. We beat Rangers 3-1. Beat Aberdeen. The one game that we got battered, forget Party Thistle, was it against Hibernian. They beat us 3-0. Now, I've beaten them twice already. I played them 2 times previous, beaten 2-1 both times. But they can beat us. We're second and we're 10 points off Celtic. So we kind of need a miracle to win a league. Shankland, no way. Don't freaking ever give up on the Shankers. Some of you even said sell him and buy such a body. Shankland is a god. So we're doing the Championship group. We're never going to win the league, were we? Even if we won all the games, but we didn't do bad. We beat Celtic again. We need other teams to beat him. We've got to beat up Rangers though. But I don't all my mind, all my efforts, which you might be able to tell in some of the players I selected in the Rangers game, all focused on the cup final. We are favourites, but I'm not thinking shit because they beat me 3-0. One thing is, though, Greg Daly's a good player of ours. I didn't need him, so I've loaned him out. He's gone there. He can't play. Unlucky suckers. Jordan Kane's damaged kneecap. He's a backup. Welcome to Hampden Park here in Glasgow, and we've got a fantastic team on that pitch. They've got a lot of regens. I love that. We've got a lot of regens. We've got a lot of good talent here. I'm just worried about Matheson, my right back. He's fit, but he's not match fit. He's coming back from an injury. It's very exciting. I mean, it'd be fantastic to be in a final with Celtic. I've done that twice, or Rangers, but you know, something we can share together like this at the end of the season. And the only reason I've not showed the past 2 Betfred finals is because it's halfway through a season. It just don't work, I don't think. It's nice to finish off with a live com. Hopefully I'll have time to show you a few other things. You know, I never know with these things until I get to the edit. Most of my videos are like 45 minutes long. I have to try and trim them down. Rebuilds, I either do 25 minutes, Stockport County, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Go and chill out if you've not. A lot of you have stopped watching it. I don't know why. It's fun. Get involved back with the county. Come on the journey with us. Why not? What else are you doing? What are you watching? Housewives of freaking Beverly Hills? You might as well be, because extended highlights for you. What a cup final that is. Here we go. Woohoo! Bloody hell, get highlights straight away. My God. That first half, I've got it on. I've got it on extended, look. Extended highlights. Not a thing happened. Borefest. And now, it's one of them, innit, this game. Sometimes, get in there, get in there. Do not let him get past. Right, what are you doing, boys? Bloody hell, a bit calm there, aren't they? Second half's probably going to be packed with them. I'm probably going to have to cut half of them out, which always annoys me. There's McLean. He was a fantastic buy, that kid. Good bit of football. Matheson, they say he's not fit. Here we go, corner. Oh, come on, lads. I love Dundee United. I love the colours. I'm gutted I couldn't get a kit. Really wanted that black away kit. Devastated when it said sold out. Might be something I do though. I might adopt him as my team. I might have to adopt Dundee United after this. Really like it. Oh, outside of the boot. Finds McLean out wide on the left. Poor control. Loses the ball. Bit disappointing that, wasn't it? Hey, come on. Let's keep putting this pressure on. There's Mark to Lee. They have formed a great partnership. Pity neither of them are my player. It's unfortunate, but Bergam is. Oh, is he going to get there to it? Elliott does. Oh, come on, boys. Right. I'm saving me 4th sub for penalties. I'll see if anyone on the bench is better than anyone on the pitch. You've just got to time the pause button right. I don't know if you ever do it yourself. I've talked about this in the past. Wait till like the last minute. Here we go. Right, well, there wasn't many options, but I did bring off Mark, who had switched to left back because he had 4 penalty taking. Best one the guy had left on the bench had 7. So basically, that's it. It's just about trying to give yourself the best chance, really. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we're starting off. Will the kid? I tell you what. Why is it always penalties? Well, I always feel like important games of penalties is Doyley. Best player. Get in there. Come on. Come on. Look at him with his arms spread like Brucey. Come on. Another save. No. Wrong way. Elliott. Reminds me of ET. Is he going to score? He does. Ooh. I think the difference is this year, though. Oh, what a save! What a save! Remember last year? Penalty shootout last year, wasn't it? We had all the Dundee United fans behind going absolutely mental, bouncing. Shankland! What's Shankland doing missing the penalty? Oh, fuck's sake. Can't believe he saved 2. We just got to score. Just keep scoring, boys. Here's Gordon. Don't let us down. Don't let us down! He doesn't. Done this in the past. It's the over the edge, sliced alone, arm wrestling movie. He always puts his hat backwards. And it gets better. That's what I'm hoping for. Back to back! Dundee United! I'm loving it. Confetti again, eh? Eh? Back to back Scottish Cup champions. You having that? Eh? And hopefully you'll join me for that special freaking rebuild in episode 6, season 6. Hopefully you will, because I can't wait. I've not touched it though, I've not played it. I'm very busy at the minute, so I don't know when I'm going to get stuck in. I don't know when. It's probably going to be next week now. If you watch this when it comes out, you're looking at potentially the start of next week. So I will get there eventually. But thank you for all the support with the series and Dundee United. I really do appreciate it. Smash the like button, subscribe if you do. Check out my old content. Stick around for the new. Stay happy, stay safe. And right after this, if you've not, go and catch up with Stockport County, the Scarf My Father Wore. Best Let's Play on YouTube. Take care, dudes.